Good evening, everyone. This is Henry Gambell with SimplerOptions.com, and in tonight's free video, I thought I would kind of keep things pretty simple. You know, the markets are kind of in an interesting spot. Obviously, I think they are very bullish with a little bit of fear of missing out as we try to approach those old highs, but also a chance for a little bit of a break, a little bit overbought, however you'd like to call it. So inside of that, I'm just trying to focus on these equity names that I think will do well inside of that, and all of them fit basically the same setup. Also, I am already involved in all of these, so do with this as you see fit. I always think that's kind of putting your money where your mouth is, right? I've actually got a vested interest in these. I don't think we can do anything to actually move the volume anyway, but treat these setups however you see fit. The first that I'm looking at is ALXN, and what I'm looking for is just the squeeze, which shows us a compression of price and something that can only last so long until it breaks out. So I like the idea that in this one, the squeeze can fire long. You take this swing high against this swing low, and that's going to give you a target at a 1272 extension that will also be clearing this previous 52-week high. And as you clear that 52-week high, I think it could have, the wind to its back. So the idea is that you try to accumulate it anywhere down in here, and then ideally, when indexes do decide to make their next shove higher, that'll be a ticker that participates in that move, and that is a squeeze that I do like. Another that I've been looking at is PACCAR. Very similar situation where this one has, I think, two possibilities. One of which is that we stay inside this range and continue to consolidate until we run into earnings. So that would be, I'd prefer the other scenario, that we take this little bit of a rounded bottom, maybe cup and handle, and the squeeze pops you up into same thing, just clearing the old 52-week high, and I think that that'll be a tradable opportunity. Of course, it could roll over and break the range, which in that case I'd have to take a loss and move on. But until then, and of course what I think is going to happen is more either consolidation or it tries to catch a bid into earnings, and that is more what I'm playing for with that name. And then one last one of GoDaddy. So kind of a similar situation. The 52-week high is a little bit further off here, so I don't know if I'll be holding it for that far of a run, but I like these situations where you've had a squeeze that has given you an excellent move higher into the earnings report, and now we're going to be digesting that last earnings and maybe moving higher over the course of the next 3 to 6 weeks. So I hope that gives you some decent names to consider. Do with them as you see fit, and then we will update those in the next free video.